Welcome back to the Pro Brick exclusive YouTube channel with Pro Bricky. Subscribe, ring the bell if you like the video, guys. Press the like button and share it. But now we've got, what do we got? We've got an Alabama woman was arrested for falling behind on her trash bill. She's far from alone. Natasha Jackson, a 49-year-old grandmother and self-described Southern girl, became a proud homeowner in Valley, Alabama about 3 years ago. Her house, located a short walk away from a lake, became her blessing, she said, and there she is there. Well, many people don't get a shot at home ownership, and she certainly never thought she'd be so lucky. I finally got something to leave the kids, said Jackson, who largely relies on disability benefits for her livelihood. I was a teenage parent. I had my first child at 15. She liked a bit of sex young by the sound of that. So I never thought I'd be able to actually own my own home. But it was in front of that house that police arrested her on November 26th, the Saturday after Thanksgiving, she said. Jackson was placed in handcuffs and carted off to jail that day because she'd failed to pay the property's trash bill for May, June, and July of last year, accumulating a $60 debt. Now, why in goodness name, why didn't she pay the bill? Come on. The city tacked on an additional $25 fine in August and allegedly set a court date, though that it even didn't appear anywhere on the local records, according to her attorney at the Southern Poverty Law Center. Jackson also said she never missed an appearance. Kids playing on her street watched as she was treated like a criminal. She remembers not wanting them to see her in the back of a police car. It was just an experience that I really and truly wished nobody else had to go through, Jackson said. Not for trash, anyway. Never for trash. Well, you know, they don't muck around in America. If you don't pay your trash bill, you're going to jail. Jackson's case and her misdemeanor charge of failure to pay solid waste fees were dismissed by a Chambers County judge in late February after the Southern Poverty Law Center stepped in to argue her prosecution that it was unjust. But her plight is representative of a larger issue in the Valley, according to the Montgomery-based legal advocacy organization. The city has a history of criminally charging residents, particularly black homeowners like Jackson. There could be some racism going on there for overdue trash fees, relying on a state law that doesn't authorize criminal penalties in the first place, according to a letter the Southern Poverty Law Center sent local officials on March the 2nd. Between 2004 and the end of last month, Valley made 830 arrests over people allegedly failing to pay trash fees. It sounds like they're trying to get revenue. Michael West, the senior staff attorney for the Southern Poverty Law Center's Economic Justice Project and a lawyer for Jackson, told MarketWatch about 63% of arrests were race was recorded in court filings. 553 out of 825 cases involved black people, who otherwise make up about 38% of the city's population. More than 300 involve black women specifically. There must be somebody in there that doesn't like black women. Racial disparities were more pronounced when considering arrests of older people and people arrested more than once over their trash fees. West added, of the 14 residents who were arrested when they were 70 or older, 13 were black, as were 79 of the 108 residents arrested multiple times. Well, maybe black people don't want to pay their waste bills. Just don't want to pay them. Valley is still free to pursue civil proceedings over unpaid fees and suspend trash services, West said. Indeed, by the time Jackson paid a bondman $285 toward her $2,500 bail to avoid a weekend in jail, she already had been putting her garbage in the backyard for several months since the city had taken away her trash can, and so on and so forth. But she's been lumbered to jail. She wasn't going to pay that $60 bill. And this is the mentality that we're dealing with, that women can have underlying in their nature. Pro Bricky on the Pro Bricky exclusive YouTube channel, bringing you insights into female behavior. If you haven't subscribed, ring the bell, like the video and share it. Bye for now.